Hello guys, welcome to Average Student. In this video, we will learn how to plot numbers on complex plane. So for this video, our question is plot 4 minus 5i in complex plane. So before we get started, let's learn how complex numbers are written. So complex numbers are usually written in a plus bi form. As you can see here, we have 4 minus 5i. And in this, I is the imaginary unit and a and b are real numbers. So a here is the real part and bi is the imaginary part. That is one way of thinking about it. And b is imaginary part because I is imaginary unit, right? So when you times b by I, the product will be imaginary unit. That's why we call this imaginary part. So to plot this, we'll need a graph first. So let me draw that here. So here's the graph, and all of you should know that this vertical line here is called the y-axis, and this horizontal line is the x-axis, right? However, on the complex plane, y-axis can also be called imaginary axis, and x-axis can be called real axis. So on the imaginary axis, we plot the imaginary part, and on the real axis, we plot the real part. So our question had 4 minus 5i, right? 4 minus 5i. And using this here, negative 5i is the imaginary part. And 4 here is the real part. So since we plot imaginary part on the imaginary axis, we plot negative 5 on the y-axis here. So negative 5 on the y-axis is here. So this is our imaginary part. And we plot the real part on the real axis. So on the real part, we have 4. And by the way, this is negative 5 because there's a negative here, right? Make sure you don't forget that. So on the real axis, we will plot 4 because that's part of our real part. So positive 4 on the x-axis is right here, right? So we'll go down here. And here is our point. So basically, x-axis, which is the real, we plot 4, and y-axis, which is the imaginary axis, was negative 5. And there you go, that's how you plot numbers on complex planes. If this video helped you in any way, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more educational content. Thanks for watching.